We made a quick stop at the Allegheny Aqueduct, but let's take a little look around. I love these old stone structures built in 1824. If you want to see it, come along with me. We'll have a nice little time. Here's a little history about this aqueduct. But wait! Let's take a step back in time. Let me show you what it must have looked like when the barges went through this aqueduct to cross over the creek. 1824, and it still is here, and it still is strong. I love those old stuff. It's just so cool. There's Kathy for perspective. Look at that. Gotta get down there in a minute. I'm going up top first. Oh, look at this. Got the canal section. How cool is that? How cool is that? And still standing strong. I'd love to see them build something like this today. You know, it would be needing repairs and whatnot in about 50 years, wouldn't it? Look at that. You could walk across the rest of it. It's a nice amount of water going under it. That's a river. And this was your canal. It's like so cool. Look at that. We got some runoff up here. Boy, oh boy, if this thing could talk, I would love to hear the stories. Would love to hear the stories. I don't think they did a whole lot to preserve this. I mean, you know, I'm sure they've touched it up here and there over the years, but how strong this is. That's, oh my God, 200 years. 1824? 200 years. Very cool. All right, I got down here. Kathy was recording it. Look at the wood on the side here. To protect the barges and stuff from slapping up against it. And I guess they had the mules carrying the pulling barges and stuff. I'm going over here. Look at that. And look at that, it's still intact. Man, oh man. Unreal. I am not walking in there, I'm sorry. That's too mucky. I'm just going to leave that alone. But there we are. And there's Kathy for some perspective. She's hanging out because she thinks that she's going to have to help me up out of this gully. Okay, we're going to look under here for just a minute. Look at all the buildup, the sediment, all the stuff that's settled here from high waters and floodings and whatnot. I'm not going over there. That's way too mucky. But this part, we can see under here. Uh-oh. We have some debris here. It's fallen down a bit. Well, if they don't repair that, it's going to eventually fall down. But you know what? It's going to take a while. Oh, here's another spot washing out. For how solid this is. It's got the good stones at the end. And then the big stones in the middle. Yeah. There we are. This one. I have boots, but I'm not going to go in there because we got all this extra rain this week, and it's just, that's easy 2 feet in there. I could see it. That's easy 2 feet. Now this part of it looks good. Doesn't look like there's any crumbling yet. But you know there will be one day. One day. Look at that. So strong, so long. It's awesome. Well, I'm down in the aqueduct. We'll see if Kathy records me trying to get out. That ought to be interesting. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this tiny little snippet, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace, baby.